Hello racing fans and a warm welcome to Trackside, proudly brought to you by World Sports Betting. Bet with the best, bet with WSB. Well, it is an absolute bumper weekend on our local South African racing calendar. It is the Hollywood Bets Gold Challenge on Saturday with a few juvenile features, and the supporting feature will be the Cup Trial, and we wish Hollywood Bets all the best on their big race day this weekend. And of course, on Sunday, for our sponsor, World Sports Betting, it's a massive race day for them at the Big T Turfentine. It's a World Sports Betting race day featuring the World Sports Betting Jubilee Handicap as well. And we wish World Sports Betting all the best on Sunday as well. So, with quality racing about this weekend, we are expecting bumper pools and a lot of action amongst racegoers and punters. I've had a look at both cards, and they are absolute standouts, and if everything goes according to plan, I think it could be a weekend for punters. And I must say, fingers crossed, because the card does suit the eye, doesn't it? If you have a look at both cards, there are some standout horses over the weekend, and if the combinations fall into place, there'll be a lot of all-to-comes that I think could land this weekend. On our show, we got, it's not 4 to follow, it's 5 horses to follow, because I've picked out 3 horses on Saturday, I've picked out 2 horses on Sunday, and truth be told, I could have picked out 7 or 8 horses for this weekend, because there are horses that certainly look like good things in black and white. But away we go with our 5 horses to follow, and I trust you well again. Looking forward to this weekend, and hopefully we all can bank the cash. Our first of our 5 horses will come up in race number 3 at Greyville on Saturday, and this is the Devonoy Stakes. It's over 1,400 meters, and here trainer Mike de Kock with Richard Faree, they have Little Mary Sunshine, and this filly, she looks like she is going about her business the right way, just the way Mike has brought her along. Last time out, over 1,600 meters, she won with authority. She really stamped her ability last time out, winning, and she could have won easier than the margin suggests. She was given a nice positive ride when they turned into the straight on that Turfentine inside track, and she just skated away from the opposition. From that form line, I can tell you that Cerulean Dancer for Fani Broncos has come out to win next time out at any price. She'll have the run of the race from draw 1, and the way she races, I think Greyville is going to suit her perfectly. She's a horse that has shown good early pace and speed, and when it turned into this short straight, the fact that she won over a mile last time out, I think Richard Faree is going to waste no time with her, and she is no doubt the filly to beat in this race number 3 over 1,400 meters, and I'm sure she'll be a popular choice in many all-to-comes on the day. So Little Miss Sunshine, I think she looks like a 5-star bet there in race number 3 over 1,400 meters. Then the next of our horses will come up in race number 8. So we jump from race number 3 to race number 8, and this is the Durban Dash. It's over 1,100 meters, and take note, it's for 3-year-olds only. Now, there's one horse that's an absolute standout here when you look at the best weighted column, and his name is Master Archie. He's the son of Rafif, and all you need to do is see how far back the next in the best weighted column is, which is Safe Return, 18 pounds inferior on these weight terms, which equates to 9 kgs. So Master Archie, his recent starts, he's been hiked up from a 114. He's now racing up a 125. That's his merit rating. Why is this so? Well, in the Manor War Sprint, he won, and won well. 6 lengths behind him was a certain Elysian Chief. Last time out in the computer form sprint, he won, and he won well. And 3 lengths behind him was a certain Elysian Chief. Well, I mentioned Elysian Chief because he is now the winner of the Golden Horse Sprint, which was last weekend at Scottsville, and he won a very good race for Corey Lensley. So, with that form being franked, and Master Archie taking on these horses on these weight terms. He is the horse that they're all gonna have to try. I say try because I don't see them coming close to him on these weight terms. He is the rising sprinter in South Africa as a 3-year-old. He's going for 3 on the bounce. Gavin Larena has won 4 on him from 5 rides. Greyville should be no issue for him. He's seldom far off the speed in these sprint races. He just sits off the pace, and he's got a serious turn of foot as he's shown his last 2 runs. So he is another, I'm going to say it again, a 5-star bet. Master Archie in race number 8. And then we wait for race number 9 at Greyville on Saturday. And number 1, the daughter of Gold Standard, called Hold My Heart, for Glenn Cotson and Richard Foree. Now, first time out, that was an excellent introduction to racing from this 2-year-old filly. Was beaten by another first timer that's trained by Vaughan Marshall, called Double Dream. At form line, third in that race was Winter Journey, that has come out to win. And if you watch that replay of the race behind Hold My Heart, she just seemed to be very green down the lane for most of her journey down the straight at Greyville. I don't think she was on the right foot, or she was trying to get onto the right foot, and she was, just up and down. But when she got her mind on the job, which was very late in the race, I'd say over the last 100 meters or so, she was gaining gaining quickly towards the winning post. But on the inside, and I think it wasn't in sight of the jockey Donovan Dillon that day, sneaking up on that inside running rail was this first timer who won really well, Double Dream, and she was towards the middle of the track, but she really finished that race well, over 1200 meters. And having watched that race, whilst the dam did not win and there's no siblings to use as a yardstick, I think the 1600 meter trip will be no issue for her. And she is in the red, and I think rightfully so. When you have a look at the opposition that she takes on in this field, with all due respect, there is not much that we can recommend as a danger to number 1, Hold My Heart. So those are the 3 horses at Greyville on Saturday. And then we move along to World Sports Betting's race day on Sunday at Turfentine, and it's their race day featuring, as I mentioned, the World Sports Betting Jubilee Stakes. But 2 horses I've picked out here, and the first horse I think is the obvious horse for many, and that comes up in race number 5 in the WSP Highveld Juvenile Filly Stakes, which is over 1400 meters. And this filly's name is Maharani, and it's clear to see how she's been progressing as a young horse. She's now 3 from 3, all 3 wins. She's just done it effortlessly over shorter. She now goes 1400 meters. Well, that should be no issue if you're going to match her against her siblings. She's a half-sister to Marigold Hotel and Lotus. Both of them, 1600 meters, no issue there. So 1400 meters against this field, whilst there's lots of form to recommend amongst the other youngsters, I just feel the way she's been going, she is going to turn out to be a special filly, because I'm very confident that she's going to make it 4 out of 4. That's race number 5, horse number 1, Maharani. And then we're going to the World Sports Betting feature on the day, which is the Jubilee Stakes. Now, a horse that's starting to catch the imagination is Naval Guard, number 7. He just had the 3 runs as a 3-year-old, and then he was rested and gelded. He didn't show much as a 3-year-old, but now that he's gelded and coming back as a 4-year-old, since January 2022, he's had 6 starts for 4 wins. And his last 3 wins have been on the bounce, reeling off the hat-trick in fine style over 1800 and 2000 meters. Again, he's done it very easily, winning all 3 races. When you have a look at his rating, he's been tested here because he's going up against some quality opposition, and with a rating of 90, carrying 52 kgs, it is a low weight, but when you look at his rating compared to the others in the field, he's under sufferance here. But I will tell you, that the word is out on this horse, and the word is out in a big way, that he will be very, very hard to beat. In fact, if you go to the betting of the Hollywood Bets Durban July this year, this horse was in excess of 100 to 1 in the betting early on. And after his wins, he's just kept shortening and shortening, and he's shortened further. He's 25 to 1 in the Hollywood Bets Durban July, and he doesn't feature anywhere on the log because he's got such a low rating. But as we know, that if you win the Jubilee Stakes, you stand a very good chance of getting an invite into Africa's premier horse racing event. So that is the plan within them, I'm told, that they're hoping to win this and then straight into the July if he gets the invite. But I think he'll have to win this and win this well, because there are horses in the race that have been there, done that, hard knockers, but the word is out that he is a serious runner in this race. In fact, the word is out that he'll be hard to beat, and he's already been backed. That is race number 7 in the World Sports Betting Jubilee Stakes, Naval Guard. And I think the best way to sum it up here is that Naval Guard could be ready to chill with the big boys. Yeah, he could be ready to chill with the big boys. Naval Guard. I'm interested to see how he goes there. So those are our 5 horses. They will be up on the World Sports Betting menu as 2 trebles, and I know the 1 treble is a Paul Peter treble, which will begin on Saturday with Master Archie, onto Maharani, onto Naval Guard. And that is a wrap of the show, guys. I wish you all the best this weekend. As I mentioned, in black and white, when you analyze the races where these horses are on top of betting boards, they look the part. And if everything goes according to plan with regards to their preparation, well-being, and things working out on the day, the best horses should be winning these races, and that's what we're hoping for on Trackside this weekend. As always, on behalf of World Sports Betting, thanks to all the punters, but more importantly and more especially, thanks to you, the valued customer. Have a blast, find all the winners, and bank all the cash this weekend, guys, because it looks to be that type of race meeting where everything suits the eye. Until next weekend, you take care. Salaniga.